March 5th, 2020 State Board of Education meeting. I'm Eric Davis, Chair of the Board, and I call this meeting to order. I'd like to welcome all board members, advisors, staff, on-site visitors, online listeners, and Twitter followers. And I remind the audience and those listening, this body meets monthly with its official meeting scheduled for the first Thursday of the month. Committee meetings were held on Wednesday prior to the official meeting day, as was the case yesterday when the board met to discuss its committee agenda items. I remind our on-site visitors and online listeners that you can follow the meeting online and see all of our materials by going to SBE meetings at www.ncpublicschools.org. Board members, you're reminded that it's our duty to avoid conflicts of interest and the appearance of conflicts of interest as we handle the work of this board. Does any member of the board know of any conflict of interest or any appearance of conflict with respect to any matters coming before us at this meeting? If so, please state them for the record, and if during the course of the meeting you become aware of an actual or apparent conflict of interest, please bring that matter to the attention of the chair. It will then be your duty to abstain from participating in discussion on the matter and from voting on the matter. And a note for the record that Mr. Ford has recused himself from EICS 6 and Mr. Hall from EICS 5. March 2nd marked the yearly observance known as Read Across America Day, or more commonly referred to as Dr. Seuss Day. We'd like to thank all of those who took the time to volunteer in our schools, engaging in quality reading time with our children. It's some of the most valuable time you could ever spend. Improving reading performance across our state continues to be a priority for this board, and last year we adopted a literacy framework for action outlining 9 specific actions to improve literacy. We later formed a literacy task force to help develop specific recommendations to guide our colleges of education in preparing our teachers. We look forward to receiving the task force recommendations beginning next month. At this time, I'll turn to my colleague, Dr. Oxendine, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Dr. Oxendine.
Please join me, stand and join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dr. Oxendine. We'll now depart from our standard agenda just a moment, or protocol for just a moment, to go into closed session, and I ask for a motion to go into closed session.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I move that the State Board of Education go into closed session to consult with our attorneys to discuss Polk County versus State of North Carolina and North Carolina State Board of Education, Kinetic Minds Inspire, LLC, and Escabana Henderson versus North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, Kinetic Minds, LLC, and Denise Henderson versus North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, and other attorney-client privilege matters.
Motion by Vice Chair Duncan. Is there a second? Second. Second by Mr. Keenan. Dr. Townsend Smith, we call the roll.
Mr. Buxton?
Yes.
Dr. Oxendine?
Yes.
Ms. Chemnitz? Mr. Keenan? Yes. Mr. Hall?
Yes.
Ms. White?
Yes.
Mr. Ford? Treasurer Falwell? Vice Chair Duncan?
Yes.
Chair Davis?
Yes. Okay, let's move immediately into closed, and we will reconvene at 9:35 in open.